I'd like to make an announcement, please. LA Noire is basically just a Grand Theft Auto clone. Now you must already be thinking that I simply don't know what I'm talking about, so just give me a few moments to make some good arguments. In Noire, you play as cool Detective Cole Phelps, and the player takes the viewpoint of the police throughout the entire game. The story presents good cops and bad cops, lazy police and charismatic leaders. All of the officers have distinct personalities. Well, Grand Theft Auto has police. So don't you feel ridiculous now? Starting to look a lot like a copycat. The primary objective of Noire is to use clues in the environment to help Cole solve crimes. During the years leading up to the 2011 release date, the game developers invested heavily into advanced face capture technology for the era. This was so that players would be able to read suspects' faces as they're being interrogated and then judge how they're going to respond via Cole. This then has an actual effect on how the NPC will further interact with you, and sometimes resulted in me even having to restart the mission because I'd pick wrong too many times and they'd no longer talk to me. Yeah, so Grand Theft Auto has NPCs, and they have faces. So, it's copying Grand Theft Auto. Okay, I hear you, but just look at this though. Cars. Grand Theft Auto. It may feel like I'm rambling, so my point is that I'm not understanding how people are upset that there hasn't been a Noire sequel when Grand Theft Auto Online exists. Let me put it to you this way. Why would you spend $40 on this entire experience, or even $50 on 2 experiences, when you could just spend $50 on this one car? It's a good deal because the car goes fast, you see. I can see you're not getting it yet, so allow me to just make another example. Now look here at Bully Theft Auto. This costs $15. But it's clearly just a Grand Theft Auto clone because you can hit other characters, which is something you can do in Grand Theft Auto, which makes it a clone, 0 differences. So why would you spend $15 on Bully Theft Auto when you can easily just spend 2 or even 3 times that on a single car in Grand Theft Auto Online? That's way more fun. Gamers today just need to open their eyes to the fact that most games today are simply Grand Theft Auto clones. And you would be so much happier if you just played Grand Theft Auto Online and bought more shark cards. Gamers today are under the impression that if publishers would just stop focusing on microtransactions and on release dates that are focused more on profits, that the state of games would somehow be better? But obviously that's just nonsense. Gamers are just upset that every game made today is a Grand Theft Auto clone. All of them. And of course you're not going to be happy playing a knockoff version of the original. And that's why gamers today just need to hop back into Grand Theft Auto Online and buy more shark cards. Then you'll start having more fun in gaming again. Okay, so if a game has voice acting, it's a GTA clone. Grand Theft Auto 4 invented voice acting. Don't Google that. You can Bing it though. Okay, so is the game an open world? Sorry to say, but that makes it a GTA clone. Grand Theft Auto invented open worlds. Does your video game have NPCs? Well, sucks for you, but GTA Online was the first game ever to have NPCs. God of Theft Auto. Honestly, Unreal Theft Auto Matrix Edition is kind of a disappointment. You can't even steal cars in this one. Can you move your character back and forth? Well, Grand Theft Auto invented motion. Definitely don't Google that one. Hollow Theft Auto.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car.
Grand Commandeer Auto. Ask yourself if the game you're currently playing is the only other IP Rockstar puts any effort into. That's called Cowboys Theft Auto 2, where the fun part is getting to pay to use fast travel. Now I know you're already pretty convinced by this argument, but that's before I've even pointed this out. Grand Theft Auto 5 Online Shark Cards is a truly next-generation console experience. By bringing a PS3 game to a PlayStation 5, they've genuinely created a next-generation experience. Cheap cash grab? You must be confused. By prioritizing putting Grand Theft Auto 5 on next-generation consoles, Rockstar has done you a huge favor by ensuring you can continue to buy shark cards in higher resolution. Do you want to drop $30 on a game that you haven't experienced yet? Well, buy this helicopter. You only have $20? You can still buy this car. Joe broke ass. Oh, got 60 bucks? Okay. Well, you still don't have enough for the yacht. As a matter of fact, got 70? Still don't have enough for the yacht. So why would you ever want to buy this when you could spend $5 more and get the big boat? Why even bother working on Noire 2 or a bully sequel when I could just kill all of the bullies with this $8 assault rifle? Think about it objectively. Who even wants to play bonus story DLC with an expanded playable area, more story missions with new enemies and mechanics we have to learn? Let me just buy the super yacht. That's a way more fulfilling gameplay experience. There is zero need to release Grand Theft Auto 6. Honestly, it would sell really poorly. It just doesn't make sense for me to spend $70 entire on a whole new next generation experience when I can spend nearly double that on the gold jet. Shark cards. I challenge you to think of a more fun gameplay loop than paying real world currency for virtual cars in a video game whose name is synonymous with stealing cars. And that's why, objectively speaking, you simply can't name a better gaming experience than GTA Theft Auto 5 Online Shark Cards, a PlayStation 5 9th generation experience. Remember to pre-order that like button microtransaction on the way out for me.